What's up, everybody? Tony and I are out here on our job site on Tuesday, and we are tired. We were out till I don't know. I got home between 11 and midnight last night. I think is about what time I got home. And although we did come in late today, it's still right now. It's a little after 12, I think. 12:35, so I think I got in about 10, maybe 9:30, 10. Tony got there about 8:50, 9, something like that. So yeah, we're tired. But anyways, we had a magnificent guy on the YouTube channel named Med Spank comment about the bar bracket, so we had to show them that they do hold up support. But I thought it might be a good idea to make a video and show, step by step how we do it. So when you got an island cabinet like this, it's not like a knee wall. With the knee wall, you have your 2x4s are usually sitting flat like this, so you can just route it out and you'll have room to put your bracket in. See, if you just try to put it on a piece of 3/4, there's not really any way to give it support. So on these islands, you got to add some material to mount your brackets to, and that sucks. We don't charge for the wood or anything like that. I charge $30 for these brackets, so I don't know what we pay for them. Probably 12, 15 bucks. I don't know, something like that. My wife pays all the bills, but anyway, you got the cost of the bracket, then you got your labor, your time to put the things in, and then if you're putting wood on it, you got your wood. If you're putting screws in it, you got your screws. So I don't know if it's even worth it to put these things in for 30 bucks a bracket. But anyway, that's beside the point. So Tony and I think we could knock these little corner supports here that are helping hold the cabinet together out, and then these would fit in there. Be if I don't have to knock out their corner supports, I'm not going to. I'll just cut this down and drop it in between them. The same with this one. Now you could do just a little block, and it would work just fine. But I try to make it look as clean and professional as I can, so I'll give them a little extra wood and just make it look decent. So we brought our skill saw in. You gotta have a skill saw on your truck, and then a lot of these brackets come with screws. Thought there might be a price on there, but there's not. It says 3. I don't know. It might be 15, 20 bucks for that set. I don't know, guys. Really, I don't. But anyways, these didn't come with the screws, but he actually gave me, he had his screws in a separate bag. Some of them are already wrapped and come with those. And we keep this little box with like our razors and screws and sink lid, stuff like that in it. So right here, it's these screws here is what we use. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just get started cutting these down. And what I realized on the last job I did, I had always put these flush with this and then routed them out. But if you just drop it down an 1/8, 3/16 of an inch, the same thickness as this, you don't have to route that part. Then you just got to route a little bit of the cabinet. So that'll save you some time. I guess if I'd have figured that out 1,000 brackets ago, I'd have probably saved a lot of time by now. So I'll get back to you right here in a second, guys. So what you want to do here, now that I figured it out, is just hold your block of wood to where that's flush. And now you're not going to have to trim all that out either. You can just screw right into it. But first we're going to mark the center of this cabinet box here. And we're going to go find what screws we're going to use to hold this wood on. So you don't want it to protrude through this 3/4 piece of the cabinet face. So you want to check your screw to your wood. You see those ones Tony got there? They're too big. So let me show you. If you put that in, you're gonna be buying a new cabinet. So we gotta find some different screws and
There's 2 inches in there. 2 inches right now too.
all right. I think these are 3 inches. I bought a box of 2 inches and 3 inches. So we'll check the 2 inches. And also I like to run some silicone on that wood because it helps support it. How does silicone help support? It's an adhesive. It will help that wood stick to that cabinet better than it would if I did not put an adhesive between it. So just for those who may be confused about that. All right, so as you can see, I put 5 screws in this one, and the silicone on the back is pretty stable. All right, I'm gonna show you on this one kind of what it looks like when I run the silicone. I just put 3 little circles. 1, 2, 3. And you'd be surprised how much that holds. And as you can see, Tony's got the bracket on there, so we got the exact thickness of it. And he's gonna hold the wood there, and I'm getting ready to drill her in there. All right, guys, I need to change this blade out. It's getting a little dull, but just run that in there, route those. If you have to clean it up a little bit with the multi-tool, you can. So I got it nice and flush. So now we're gonna go ahead and put our brackets on there. All right, guys, so what I did is so we could keep them all the exact length, I went through and put marks on here so Tony will know where to hold it at the front of the cabinet here. And he'll line it up right there. And we'll have the same length sticking out all the way across. And then, of course, I put a bead of silicone down here. I just put it as a circle. Then we'll put that on there. We'll line it up, and I've already got our silver screws sitting in the cabinet here. That way I can grab and not be looking for them as we're moving across. All right, we got them in there mounted. The outsides are a little higher. So just how we want it. Now we're going to bring the stone in. All right, guys, we got the island on. Of course, we're going to need to square it up a bit. I had to adjust the brackets a bit. Put a few shims under it there. And of course we will we'll cut them off and caulk it out and all that, but they're sitting nice and flush. And they will look good.